Welcome to Who Died Today America, your daily source for remembering and honoring the lives of those who have passed and the legacies of the most notable personalities. Anna Marie Patty Duke was a talented American actress who made a significant impact on both the stage and the screen. Born on December 14, 1946, Duke's career began at a young age, and she quickly became a household name. At just 15 years old, she portrayed Helen Keller in the film adaptation of The Miracle Worker, 1962, and won an Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress for her performance. Duke's talent continued to shine in her role as identical cousins on her own TV show, The Patty Duke Show, 1963 to 1966, where she played both Kathy and Patty Lane. Duke was not only known for her acting, but also her advocacy work in mental health. She was diagnosed with bipolar disorder in 1982, and she became a vocal advocate for mental health awareness and education. She authored several books on the topic, including A Brilliant Madness, Living with Manic Depressive Illness. In addition, Duke served as president of the Screen Actors Guild from 1985 to 1988, and was a talented singer. Throughout her career, Duke received numerous awards for her acting, including 2 Golden Globe Awards and 3 Primetime Emmy Awards. She also has a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Duke's legacy as a talented actress and mental health advocate continues to inspire and educate people today. She passed away on March 29, 2016, at the age of 69, leaving behind a significant impact on the entertainment industry and mental health advocacy. Tribute to Patty Duke. Brian Gillis, better known as Brizz, was a member of the American pop and hip-hop band LFO, which rose to fame in the late 1990s and early 2000s. The group consisted of singers Brad Fischetti, Rich Cronin, and later Devin Lima, who joined in 1999. Before Lima's addition, Brizz was the third member of the band, and had been with them since their inception in 1995. LFO disbanded after Cronin's death in 2010, but briefly reunited as a duo with Fischetti and Lima in 2017, before Lima's passing in 2018. The band's single Summer Girls was a massive hit, peaking at number 3 on the Billboard charts, and they went on to sell over 4 million records worldwide. Brizz's contribution to the group helped shape their sound and style, which combined pop melodies with hip-hop beats and playful, often humorous lyrics. Their music was beloved by fans around the world, and had a lasting impact on the pop music landscape of the late 1990s and early 2000s. Brizz's legacy will live on through LFO's music and the memories he created with his bandmates and fans alike. Tributes to Brizz. Julianne Peters was a trailblazing author of young adult literature who brought marginalized voices to the forefront of literature. She passed away on March 21, 2023, at her home in Wheat Ridge, Colorado, after a long illness at the age of 71. Peters was known for her thought-provoking novels, particularly Luna, which was one of the first young adult novels to feature a transgender character. Peters' writing journey started with light-hearted stories such as the Stinky Sneakers contest, but it was after she wrote Define Normal in 2000 that her editor suggested she delve into edgier territory. Peters drew on her own experience as a lesbian to write Keeping You a Secret in 2003, a novel that explored the struggles of coming out in high school. In 2004, Peters published her groundbreaking novel Luna, which tells the story of a transgender teenager and the difficulties she faces as she navigates her identity. The book received numerous accolades, including being nominated for a National Book Award and being named an American Library Association Best Book for Young Adults. However, some critics challenged the book's inclusion in libraries, and a Texas representative added it to a list of books he believed should be investigated for subject matter concerns. Peters' legacy is one of inclusivity and advocacy. She continued to write young adult books that explored a range of weighty topics, including LGBTQIA+ issues, domestic abuse, self-harm, and suicide. Peters' work has inspired countless readers to embrace their identities and find strength in their struggles. Her most recent book, Lies My Girlfriend Told Me, was published in 2014 and is a queer romance that explores the complexities of teenage relationships. Peters will be remembered as a pioneer in young adult literature and a champion for marginalized voices. Tributes to Julianne Peters. John Stanley Brockington was a legendary American football player who made a significant impact on the sport during his time in the National Football League, NFL. He was born on September 7, 1948, and went on to play college football at Ohio State University before being drafted in the first round by the Green Bay Packers in 1971. During his rookie season, Brockington made an immediate impact and was named the NFL Offensive Rookie of the Year. He continued to be a force to be reckoned with on the field, rushing for over 1,000 yards in each of his first 3 seasons in the league. Brockington was known for his powerful running style, which made him a formidable opponent for any defense. Brockington played for the Green Bay Packers from 1971 to 1977, and then for the Kansas City Chiefs in 1978. Throughout his career, he amassed 7,118 rushing yards and 35 touchdowns. His contributions to the sport of football helped to shape the game and pave the way for future generations of players. Brockington's legacy extends beyond his impressive statistics on the field. He was a leader and a role model, both on and off the field, and inspired many with his dedication, work ethic, and sportsmanship. He was respected by his teammates, coaches, and opponents alike, and his impact on the sport of football will not be forgotten. Brockington's passing on March 31, 2023, was a great loss to the football community, but his legacy will continue to inspire and influence future generations of players for years to come. He will be remembered as a true legend of the sport and a beloved figure among fans of football. Tributes to John Brockington. Joseph Marcus Roslander, better known as Mark Russell, left a lasting impact on the world of political satire and comedy. Born on August 23, 1932 in Buffalo, New York, Russell's career spanned over several decades, with his most notable work being his semi-monthly comedy specials on PBS television from 1975 to 2004. Russell's comedic routines were a unique mix of political stand-up humor and musical parodies, often centered around current events and social issues. He was known for his quick wit and sharp tongue, tackling everything from presidential scandals to congressional debates with his trademark American flag-themed piano as his accompaniment. Throughout his career, Russell received numerous accolades for his contributions to the world of comedy, including 2 Primetime Emmy nominations and a Peabody Award. He was widely regarded as a pioneer in political satire and inspired many comedians to follow in his footsteps. Russell's legacy will continue to be felt in the world of comedy and political commentary. He brought a much-needed dose of humor to the often serious and heavy world of politics, making it more accessible and entertaining for people of all ages and backgrounds. His impact will be felt for generations to come. Tributes to Mark Russell. Lucinda Urusti was a Spanish-born Mexican artist who passed away on March 25, 2023. Her work has gained fame not only from the writing of art critics, but also by poets and writers from other fields, such as Carlos Fuentes. She was born in Melilla to a Spanish family which came to Mexico in 1939 to escape the Spanish Civil War. Her abstract and impressionist watercolors often used layering of light to create emotion. Urrusti's work has been exhibited in galleries and museums around the world. Her work has been featured in solo exhibitions at the Museum of Modern Art in Mexico City, the Museo de Arte Contemporáneo de Monterrey, and the Museo de Arte Moderno in Bogotá. She was also included in group exhibitions at the Museum of Modern Art in New York City and the Venice Biennale. Lucinda Urusti's legacy will be remembered by many as a talented artist who created beautiful works of art that inspired people around the world. Her contributions to art will continue to be celebrated for many years to come. Tributes to Lucinda Urusti. Randall Robinson will be remembered as a fearless advocate for civil rights and a tireless fighter against injustice. His anti-apartheid activism with Trans-Africa, which he founded in 1977, was instrumental in bringing international attention to the apartheid regime in South Africa, and ultimately led to the end of the oppressive system. Robinson's work also helped draw attention to other civil rights concerns in Africa and the Caribbean, including the struggle for democracy and human rights in Haiti. Robinson's push for reparations for Black Americans was groundbreaking, as he sought to hold the U.S. government accountable for its history of slavery and systemic racism. While his efforts were met with resistance, Robinson's unwavering commitment to social justice helped lay the groundwork for ongoing conversations about reparations and racial equity in the United States. Beyond his activism, Robinson was a gifted writer and speaker, with several books and speeches that continue to inspire and educate others. His legacy will live on as an inspiration to future generations of activists and advocates for social justice. As we mourn his passing, we honor his life and work and commit ourselves to carry on his important legacy. Tributes to Randall Robinson. Charles Sherrell, known as Sweet Charles Sherrell, was a legendary bassist and musician known for his work with James Brown. He was born on March 8, 1943 in Nashville, Tennessee, and began his career as a drummer playing with Jimi Hendrix and Billy Cox. Sherrell joined James Brown's band in 1968, replacing Tim Drummond. His distinctive bass lines and funk grooves helped to shape the sound of Brown's music during the late 1960s and early 1970s, including hits such as The Payback, My Thang, and Papa Don't Take No Mess. Sherrell's talent as a bassist and his contributions to funk and soul music have had a significant impact on the music industry. He continued to play music throughout his life, working with a variety of artists and bands. His influence can be heard in the music of many contemporary bassists. Sherrell's legacy as a musician will be remembered for generations to come. His unique style and technique have helped to shape the sound of funk and soul music, and his contributions to James Brown's music have made him an important figure in the history of popular music. The world has lost a talented musician, but his music will continue to inspire and delight audiences for years to come. Tributes to Sweet Charles Sherrell. Lavelle was a talented American equestrian who made a significant impact on the sport of dressage. Born on April 8, 1943 in Newport, Rhode Island, Lavelle dedicated her life to riding and training horses to achieve excellence in competition. In 1992, Lavelle represented the United States at the Summer Olympics in Barcelona and won a bronze medal in team dressage, along with Robert Dover, Charlotte Bredal, and Michael Poulin. She also achieved numerous other successes in the sport of dressage throughout her career, including multiple national titles and international victories. Off the field, Lavelle was known for her dedication to promoting the sport of dressage and supporting her fellow riders. She was actively involved in the equestrian community and served as a board member for several organizations, including the U.S. Dressage Federation and the Dressage Foundation. Lavelle's passion for horses and her commitment to excellence inspired many riders throughout her career. Her legacy will continue to live on in the equestrian world and beyond. Carol Cadgan Lavelle passed away on March 27, 2023, at the age of 79, leaving behind a lasting impact on the sport of dressage and a legacy of excellence and dedication. Tributes to Carol Lavelle. Leo D. Sullivan was an accomplished American writer, director of animated films, and a trailblazer in black animation. Born around 1940, Sullivan co-founded Vignette Films, later renamed Vignette Multimedia, with Floyd Norman, and collaborated on the iconic animated Soul Train logo. Together, they produced short films highlighting influential African-American leaders for high school students. Before embarking on his career in animation, Sullivan worked at Bob Clampett Productions as an animation cell polisher, eventually working his way up to become an artist and animator. Over a career spanning more than 60 years, he and his wife worked tirelessly to improve animation for black children, resulting in the creation of the Afro Kids brand under his company, Leo Sullivan Multimedia. Sullivan's contributions to the world of animation did not go unnoticed. In 1991, the Black Filmmakers Hall of Fame recognized his work with Floyd Norman. The following year, Sullivan was awarded an Emmy as a timing director. His insights and experience were also featured prominently in Michael Fiore's documentary Floyd Norman, An Animated Life, 2016. Leo D. Sullivan will be remembered as a pioneer in black animation, whose work opened doors for countless animators of color in the industry. His legacy will continue to inspire and influence generations of artists and filmmakers for years to come. Sullivan passed away on March 25, 2023, leaving behind a rich legacy of creativity and innovation in animation. Tributes to Leo D. Sullivan. Bill Leavy was an accomplished American football official who served in the National Football League, NFL, from 1995 to 2014. Born on February 13, 1947 in California, he also worked as a police officer and firefighter in San Jose for 27 years. During his two-decade career as an NFL official, Leavy wore uniform number 127 and was assigned to 15 playoff games, including 2 Super Bowls. He served as the back judge on the Super Bowl XXIV officiating crew in 2000 and as the referee for the Super Bowl XL officiating crew in 2006. Leavy was highly respected by his peers and was known for his fairness and consistency on the field. After retiring from officiating, he continued to contribute to the sport by mentoring young officials and serving as a consultant to the NFL. Sadly, Bill Leavy passed away on March 28, 2023, leaving behind a legacy as a skilled and respected NFL official who played a significant role in shaping the game of football. Tributes to Bill Leavy. Reid will be remembered as a prolific and influential lyricist in the world of rock music. Reid was a founding member of the English rock band Procol Harum and wrote all of their lyrics from their formation in 1966 until 2003. Despite not playing any instruments or performing with the band, Reid's words were crucial to Procol Harum's sound and success. His lyrics, filled with dark imagery and metaphors, were inspired in part by his family's connection to the Holocaust. Reid's most famous work is undoubtedly the lyrics to Procol Harum's hit song, A Whiter Shade of Pale, which topped the UK charts and sold millions worldwide. He also wrote for other musicians, including John Farnham's hit, You're the Voice. Born in London in 1946, Reid left school at 15 to pursue his passion for music and songwriting. He was influenced early on by Bob Dylan and was introduced to Gary Brooker through a mutual friend. The two began writing music together and formed Procol Harum. Despite the band's initial success, they disbanded in 1977, but Reid continued to write for other artists and manage his own management firm in Manhattan. Procol Harum reunited in 1991, and Reid returned as their sole lyricist, writing for their comeback album, The Prodigal Stranger, and their final album with his lyrics, The Well's on Fire, in 2003. Procol Harum's last album in 2017, Novum, was their only record not driven by Reid's lyrics. Reid passed away on March 23, 2023, in a London hospital at the age of 76 after a battle with colon cancer. His contribution to the world of rock music will continue to be celebrated for years to come. Tributes Keith Reid. Michael Berlyn was an American video game designer and writer who made a significant contribution to the gaming industry. Berlyn was born in 1949 and passed away in March 2023 at the age of 73. He is best known for his work as an implementer at Infocom, where he was part of the team responsible for designing text adventure games. Berlyn was also the creator of the popular games Bubsy in Claws Encounters of the Third Kind and Bubsy 3D. In addition to his work at Infocom, Berlyn founded his own game programming company, Brainwave Creations, in the mid-1980s. Along with Interplay's Rebecca Heineman, Brainwave Creations co-created Task Times in Tonetown, a popular game that showcased Berlyn's talents as a game designer. Berlyn was widely recognized for his creativity and innovative ideas, which helped to shape the gaming industry into what it is today. Despite his passing, Berlyn's legacy lives on through his contributions to the gaming industry. He will be remembered as a pioneering game designer who helped to shape the landscape of video games and brought joy to millions of players worldwide. Tributes to Michael Berlyn. Thanks for watching Who Died Today America. If you enjoyed this tribute, please give it a thumbs up and share with friends. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell for more inspiring stories. Leave a comment below telling us who inspired you the most. See you in the next video.